right, I'm taking a stand, been sworn in, gonna tell you the truth. The whole truth, nothing but the truth, except once where I get to tap out, all right? These questions come from the room, and we get 3 to come from you guys. So plead the fifth is on.
Yes. Orlando, your contract is coming to an end very soon here. At Wild.
Oh, we're coming in hot, Meredith.
It is.
Yes, yes, it is. It ends this.
When?
December.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
With the direction that radio is going in at the moment, how do you feel about your contract ending at the end of the year?
Okay. How do I feel about it ending? I mean, it always ends. This would probably be I mean, this is probably like the tightest it's been that it hasn't been renewed. Mm-hmm. You know?
Yeah.
So who knows? I mean, it might be one of those incidents where somebody turned on the radio one morning and it's like, yo, where's up? Mm-hmm. Because that's where the business has been. We've seen some people disappear off the radio. So, you know, mm-hmm. it definitely can happen. I don't know. I mean, the way it goes with our contracts, like if you have a 5-year deal and they give you like a 3-year with a 2-year option and at year 3, you know, they exercise the option to keep you or whatever. So all that has been depleted. And the last one that I had was, I think, in 2020. So now it's.
So there's no option?
The option was picked up.
Okay. All right.
So it was 3 years. So at 2023, they picked up the option and that took me to 2025. And so, you know, but just got to wait it out and see. Who knows? Because, I mean, they're different people here now.
Yeah.
You know, here, corporate, all this other stuff, decisions are being made differently. The business is different. So, you know, hopefully they find some reason to keep me here or what.
Gotcha.
What you got?
I'm depressed now.
You're depressed?
Yeah.
You never know. It might be you and Akanaki in the freak show.
Oldest freak show? That's crazy. All right. Last week we were having a conversation. It was during confessions, and we were talking about legacy and how one of the parents didn't want their kid doing what they did, like going and going in sorority fraternity.
Oh, yeah.
So my question to you is there something that you currently do or something that you have done that you necessarily don't want your children doing?
Oh. I'm sure there's a huge
There's
list.
a long list of stuff that I've done that I don't want my kids doing.
So let's get 3.
I mean, I don't want my kids... I want my kids' clock to switch from 4:19 to 4:21. I don't want them to have 4:20 in there.
Okay.
It took you a minute to realize 4:19 to 4:21.
Yeah, I had 4:20
I want all their
this
clocks
morning,
to skip
so,
past that.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Okay.
I mean, if I had to pick that, I would probably say that. Also, you know, my action that I got into, like high school and college or whatever, you know, I see my daughters as a lot more pure than I was. Mm-hmm. So I would like them to skip all of those reindeer games. Mm-hmm. You know, I don't think
you just don't want to know. Here's the thing.
I don't want them to do it though. I mean, when I think back to my romance of high school and college, yeah, I don't want them to go through that. I want them to have better than I had.
Mm-hmm. You want them to be
know?
pure.
I mean, I just want them to have better. We had games and things that we came up in a time when it was like Porky's and Weird Science and everything was so sexualized.
7 Minutes in Heaven.
You know what I'm saying? And so everything was so, all right, we got to go get it today. Catch a girl, kiss a girl. No, it's like now they in their rooms safely with you know what I mean? Like, I don't want them going through that part.
At least be at college. That way it doesn't know.
Do that. I don't want you at college doing it either. Meredith, I was going to agree with you, but no, I don't want that either.
And then one more. You got 2. That's 2.
Yeah, all right.
Okay. Have you had anyone sleep over at your place? How long ago was it, and was it planned?
Meredith.
Smooth.
Thank you, Meredith.
You're welcome.
Have I had anyone sleep over at my house?
How long ago?
Was it planned?
How long ago was it?
And was it planned?
And was it planned? It was, man. Yeah.
And if you guys have any questions, feel free to text them.
Yeah,
in for
yeah.
Plead the fifth. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right, damn y'all. Yeah, wait, what are we doing the mayor horn? What are we doing?
That's good.
Wow, okay. All right. So, yeah.
Damn.
3 questions come from the audience. We got those on the other side. All right, Freak Show Wild 94.1 Bay's Party Station Part 2 of Plead the Fifth. Let's see. Meredith and Rich have been in here giggling, which is never good when you in the hot seat. So
Yeah.
what we got?
When was your last booty call?
Oh.
Given or received?
Oh, both.
I mean, like, you know. I mean, I do get something. My last booty call. My last booty call was probably a year ago.
And you made the call?
It was just a connection. It was like, you know, like we linked up. Put it this way. We only knew each other on social media. It was
Okay.
about a year, maybe a year and a half.
Okay.
So we knew each other on social media, and it was like a Friday. And I was like,
It was
I had
11
nothing.
o'clock.
I had nothing going on, and a person who was like bouncing back to me, like, "Hey, what are you doing tonight? I've been listening to you all day, blah blah." And I was like, "I ain't got nothing going on." They're like, "Well, you want to go get dinner?" And I was like,
Yes.
"Sure." And we went to dinner, and then after dinner, they came through, and then they left in the morning.
They got dessert.
And you know, and I was like, "Damn!" Like, man, that was like, wow,
That's fun.
okay, that just popped off,
Very
you know.
cool.
But yeah, so that was nasty.
We've all had moments in our lives where, you know, cameras weren't rolling, but we were like, damn, I wish somebody would have saw that, or I got a recording of that, right? So my question is, what is something that has happened in your life that nobody saw or it wasn't recorded that you wish was recorded?
Oh, well, my mind is dirty, so I got
There's a lot of things like
Game
when
tape.
I talk to my daughter. Okay, so there's a few things. When I was on the diving team and we were on the 1 meter diving team, I all of that, which I used to have videotapes of it, but I don't anymore because my daughters are just like, you were not on the diving team, and so I'm like, I swear I need that. I need that video because yeah, I was on it for three years of high school,
Wow.
so yeah,
That's
it was a
as long
big
as I was
deal.
in choir.
What?
That's as long as I was in choir. 3 years.
Shut up, Meredith.
Now
you know,
that vision just makes me think he was a horrible diver.
Belly
we
flop.
are not equating my diving to your singing in choir. We're not doing that. Let's see. Other things that I wish were recorded. I don't know. Like a lot of our musical stuff we did in college, and I had a couple episodes where you know, like some trips
Yeah.
to the Pound Town that I was like, you know what? I think I gotta go
Your
star for
greatest
that.
hits.
Yeah, I think I gotta go star for that. Like, you know, if that was gonna go on the sizzle reel, I
Yeah.
think, you know, people would be like, oh, that boy, get
O's
down.
greatest hits.
O's gets down. Yeah, so I mean, no, that would be it.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. We got one more.
Out of Tennessee, 901. Okay. Have you been getting cozy with a particular person lately? You don't have to name names.
Is that their husband?
Are you saying you're single with somebody that has a husband?
No, I mean, no, not at all. No.
No, don't say that. We're not starting rumors. Hold on, let me stop that.
I mean, it just sounded like that person was asking, like, from a point of, like, who have you been hanging out with,
Right.
like, recently? I mean, honestly, not really anybody in particular. I mean, like, there's my focus on it now is now that I look at my daughters at 17 and 15,
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, I need to, like, settle down. Because
What do you mean settle down?
I mean, I that's just what I'm thinking. I'm like, I got to get closer to like finding someone as opposed to just being, you know,
Out
just
there.
free willy. You know what I'm saying? Like just out here.
Why do you feel that way though? Because of their age? I mean, they should be leaving for college potentially soon.
Right. And it's not like I stopped having, kids, but it's just like I don't have like my whole thing was I didn't like dating in front of my kids. And I mean, and that's just because they were so young. And now that they're older, they haven't seen me date anyone. So I'm like, that factors into my mind where I'm like, yo, I should probably like just bite the bullet.
Yeah.
Instead of ducking and running and all of that. Like, because I just,
I've
run away from people who have wanted to move fast, who wanted to move further fast. And we've talked about that where I've just been like, yo, slow down. Like, what are you doing? Like, and so I probably have to rethink that now that, they're rounding third in their education.
It always is a good example to see how their dad dates, because then that's a good example of the expectations they should have when they start dating.
Yeah, I totally screwed that. Because they didn't get
That's
that.
why I don't stay with nobody, because he don't want them to be with nobody.
All right, so it's time for the boomerang. So let's see, something in your history that didn't get documented on film that you wish somebody had.
I thought you were gonna ask the last booty call.
Ain't nobody asking you. Nobody want to know.
I would say falling down the stairs. I wish that was on camera.
You fell down the stairs.
I fell down. Yes.
The house
stairs.
at the house?
Not this house. It was when I was in college. I was holding a bunch of stuff. I don't know. I always think about this because going down the stairs in general, especially with the girls, I'm like, be careful going down the stairs. And I fell down. It was like, and then there was like a little center part, and then I tucked and rolled it all the way down. Just kept on going.
Yeah, I wish we had that on
Yeah,
tape.
exactly.
Yeah.
For me, there's been, I'm talking about years. I have years of partying that I do not know or remember whatsoever. Like, I've blacked out. Like, from drinking or extracurriculars that I've been doing, just partying and stuff like that. I would want like a greatest hits of like all my blacked out nights and like the things people have told me that I have done that I don't remember. Like,
I don't want to see that.
Like,
that would be rough.
My
dude,
stuff.
the party at the Green Iguana.
Oh, okay.
Like back in the day, like parties there in college, the old Shark Bar, the Hut, Andrew Chuck's, like the Lodge. Oh, dude, there's so many nights at the Lodge when I was running that joint. Oh, dude, I couldn't even tell you what happened. I don't even remember getting home. Like, thank God nothing bad happened, but I have so many nights.
Yeah, I don't know if you want that on tape.
I do, just so I can watch it.
I don't know if you want that. Yeah, that's not something you want. I don't think that's.
I mean,
but now that you made me think of it, I mean, all of our days at Full Moon Saloon, I kind of would want those back.
Really?
Like, if I could get just a VHS of all of our Saturdays,
a memory
at Full Moon with like Trauma and everybody who was there, and Todd at the bar, and us over there in the corner, and just like, I mean,
dude,
we held it down.
There's one video that I want. I want my first week of working here at Wild, because I want the first interaction between me and you on film.
Oh,
that was the
that's what you.
That was the funniest interaction I probably ever had in my life.
What happened?
Can I tell it real quick?
Oh my God,
it's super quick. So this is my first week of working with Wild. It was Wild Splash back in 2014.
Okay.
And I remember being at Club Sky, and I'm right next to Orlando, and I'm not sure if Orlando knew I was working, like with anybody, but Orlando, I think it was 420.
oh my God.
Orlando like looks at me, he just like gives me the gesture, and I'm just like,
I said, I hit him with one word.
Yeah.
Here.
He goes here. Yeah. He goes here. And like in my head, I'm like, is this a test?
Is he testing?
Is it test?
I'm like, my first day.
I'm like, is this a test? And so I look at him, I go, I'm working right now. And he goes, oh, all right, no doubt, dog. And he just keeps on going. And I was just like, that interaction, I'm just like, did he even know that I worked for the station? Like,
he didn't even know
he didn't take it. Yeah. I walked over to Davy and I was like, hey man, take this. That a real dude over there wouldn't take it. Like, Officer Friendly over there said he can't take it. So I mean, you want this? He's like, thanks, big dog. And he walked out here.
I really thought it was a test.
Hey, no, it wasn't. It wasn't a test. It was just that was what happens at the after party of Wild Swag. There were hundreds of them being passed around. I was just like, I don't need this. Here's somebody take this, and you wouldn't take it.
Oh my God.
Wow. All right, listen, it's a wrap.
Orlando and the Freak Show.
If you loved that video, then you're going to want to check out more. Make sure you hit subscribe right below.